Hey fam, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. It's almost 2020. It's hard to believe. I would definitely say that the consensus for 2019 has been pretty rocky. I think there's been a lot of challenges that people have faced throughout the year, ourselves included. So I really think that 2019 presented the best challenge for us in that it was a make or break year. Like it really tested, our morals, our beliefs, our potential. And I think it was a great way for self-reflection and self-improvement, I think. And so I really feel like people have kind of gone in one direction or another with this year. And it's important for us to understand that challenges that we face, the stress that we face, it's there for a reason. It's there for us to learn lessons, and it's there for us to grow from and change and evolve with who we are as a person. I couldn't imagine just staying the same person and doing the same old thing over and over again. It's no fun. So it's always important that we reinvent ourselves, recreate ourselves, and don't let anything hinder that. Don't let anything get in the way. With that being said, as you noticed from some of my videos, I've gone through depression this year, really pondering life, my purpose, what I was looking for, what I was lacking, making changes for myself because I knew that if I just stayed the way I was, that wasn't going to do me any good. It wasn't going to do anybody around me any good. So I made the effort to make changes. However, I did come to a big realization, and it's all about potential. I really feel that if we find reasons or find excuses to not meet our full potential, we are going to be lacking something inside of us. And of course, change is scary. Of course, taking risks. It's important to take risks in your life in order to improve yourself and to get to a point where you are feeling fulfilled. It's so important to do that. And a lot of people, I feel, including myself, allow for excuses and allow for things to hold us back. And we've got to stop doing that. We've got to stop making excuses for ourselves, whether that be money, time, kids, thinking less of ourselves. We've got to stop beating ourselves up about that. To give you a good example, my direction has completely changed in my life. And in the next year, I'm going to be taking a big leap, and it has nothing to do with the fact that it's not like a New Year's resolution or anything. And I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe this is my midlife crisis since I'm 40, but I look at it as a midlife evolution, so to speak, for myself. And so I was like, God, I feel like I need to reach a new level for myself. If I had the choice of doing anything with my life and with my career, if money didn't matter, if physical location didn't matter, if time didn't matter, what would it be? And I concluded that I've grown a huge passion for, I've loved music for many, many years since I was, especially when I was like 13, 14, it really had a good influence on me, being involved in radio, and I'm still heavily involved in the music scene, and I love music. I practice Reiki, and that healing energy and vibration it's real. And I've always been fascinated by science, and the one thing that has always held me back from pursuing anything related to science is math. Like, ew. Math to me is uh, not a fun thing to do. And I've tried algebra. I think algebra is where I get hung up. But when I really started to think about it, I became very emotional, very, very emotional. In the fact that what I want to do is going to take all of those passions, music, vibration, frequency, and I also love the mind. I love the mind. I like the function and anatomy of the brain and the nervous system. And I am fascinated by science. I've always been fascinated by science, but I never wanted to deal with numbers. So I decided to change my perspective and say, you know what? I'm going to do this. I said, I'm 40. I can still get stuff done with my life and live a very fulfilling life. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pursuing a doctorate in neuroscience. And I've made up my mind. I can't back out on this. I can't, because I've told my partner, we discussed it. He fully supports me. I've told my family, my closest friends, and I can't contain myself. Like, I'm super excited about this. And of course, the only hang up or hesitation that I've had is getting past the math. Like, I have to get through that. And I know I'm going to be heavily learning, things like calculus. And I'm going to have to, find a way to retrain my brain to say I can do this, that I will get it, that I understand it, that I enjoy it. Because if I can enjoy something like calculus, it's because I enjoy what I'm using it for, and I'm using it for neuroscience, right? I'm using it to do studies on the effects of music and vibration on the brain. Like, that excites me to no end. So I'm hitting this new peak in my life where I'm like, I feel like I am just things are going really fast right now and accelerating, and it's almost like I can't keep up with myself. But I can't just be that person that says I'm going to do something and then I back out. I'm not going to do that. I can't do it. I understand that there's a lot of stress ahead of me, but it's a good stress. It's a stress that's going to challenge me and develop me into this stronger person. I really feel like, it's going to give me more power to be, I guess, just to feel, more accomplished with my life, and really, really try to push myself is very important to me. And I want to be able to be that example for other people. Like, I've talked about depression, and that in the back of your mind, there's something that you want to do. There's something that you wish you could do. But the thing is, it's possible. You can make it happen. It's just a matter of changing that mindset. That mindset can be such a huge roadblock in your life. And it would suck if you look back on your life and you go, I regret not at least trying, right? It's worth it. It's worth taking that risk and, doing whatever you can in your power to conquer those dreams. I think that's so important, to let your light shine. And the cool thing is that there are resources out there, and there is support out there for you to get where you want to go. You're not alone in anything. So find ways to, live your passion, live your life, live your truth, and reach out. Don't be afraid to reach out and say, hey, I need help with this. I'm going to need help with math, but I have to understand that I'm in charge of getting through it and understanding it and even enjoying it, for that matter. So you are in charge of your life. You've got this. If you want to see yourself succeed, if you want to see yourself happy and doing the things that you love to do, do it. Don't make excuses for yourself. Just do it. Live your life to your fullest. Don't feel like you are going to end up looking back and feel like you missed out on an opportunity, because the opportunity is there for you. Just take it. Just take it. Do it. So that is my message to you and my announcement. And so I wanted to leave you with that, as well as the fact that, again, it's the holidays. And for those of you who are lonely, depressed, even feeling suicidal, please be sure to reach out. There are people out there that care. People that you know, people that you don't know. We do care. And you do matter. Like, you have a purpose in this life. Every single person on this earth has a purpose. And you can't doubt yourself, and you can't let those excuses cloud your vision for your future. Because even if you are 50 or 60 years old and you are feeling like you're in a rut, there's still something out there that you can do to make a change for yourself, to make a change in this world. It is possible. You have a purpose. So don't forget that. Listen to that inner voice. Trust that inner voice telling you that you are something, and that you can do something with your life, and that anything is possible if you put your mind to it. So much love this holiday season. Take care, and welcome in 2020 with the greatest ambition and love and excitement possible. I think it's going to be a really, really awesome year for all of us. So thank you. Take care. Happy holidays and Happy New Year.